Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Well, a tough start for both of these teams. Still searching for their first one of the season as we get going in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. And his first pass falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Wilson out of the pistol. Knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. First down, ball at the 36. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Dak now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun is Prescott. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Broncos take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Pretty obvious, this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Wilson now from the gun. Now it'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running for the marker with Williams. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Running back, motioning right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended... It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Play action, Prescott. Vacates quickly left side. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Nicks off the play action. Taking a shot deep down the field and get... That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Two Atwell now to return it. He's going to be touched down as that return comes to an end.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Dak. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He's got time here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Straight ahead with Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Nicks from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal. Give to Williams from the gun. Is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Javonte Williams the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They give it to him again. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Prescott here from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 39. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Working inside the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. He's got room to roam here. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 21. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Atwell now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. He's at midfield. 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. 4th down coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. to start the drive. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Big gain downfield. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. That one hits for 30. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They'll give it to Williams on the option. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. From the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Prescott set to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Cowboys with a long ways to go for a score. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun is Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. This is hauled in by Atwell. He's out in the clear. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. He's going to try to drop it in deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Play action, Prescott. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Man in motion here. 1st and 10, Prescott. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Riley Moss with that tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 36. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And they are unable to double their lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. A handoff to Williams. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. And that brings up 2nd and 7. Another run for Williams. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Throw on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Williams goes the wrong way and he's going to lose several here.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Nix from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cowboys take over a first down here at their own 28-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Nice cut, headed to the sideline. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on first. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Coleman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So that brings up 4th down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to push forward to the 25. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Prescott here from the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Nix off the play action. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here's 2nd and 7. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Nix. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Atwell now to return. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Flushed out of the pocket. It's caught, Ferguson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing the out route complete. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
They give it to him again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. Finds his man over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you've got.
And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Nix. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be good for a Denver first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos losing by 4. First and 10 from the 41. Play action with Nix. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. looking to throw it. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Now to throw. Caught on the comeback route. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11. Throwing now. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Blown back, it's the handoff. Strong running inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 27. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Back-to-back carries here. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So they happily go to a knee here to run out this clock, and they're finally on the board, their first win of the season.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.